Today we're going to be looking at the top 5 scariest moments from the overnight investigation of the Conjuring House. If you haven't seen the video yet and don't want any spoilers, then click the card and go check it out. But remember, you might want to keep the lights on. Now before we get started, make sure to smash the like button because every time you do, a paranormal investigator catches proof of the unknown. Now, let's get into the top 5 scariest moments from the Conjuring House. If you haven't heard of the Conjuring movies or you're just not an avid horror fan, then here's a quick backstory about the house. It all starts when the Perron family moves into this wonderful house in Northwest Rhode Island in 1970. The Perron family started experiencing strange phenomena almost instantly. From random sounds to objects being moved around the house, the parents could definitely tell that something just wasn't right about their new home. Over the span of 10 years, the paranormal activity grew to the point of an actual possession that took place during a seance. During this time, Ed and Lorraine Warren had blown up in the country and around the world for their paranormal investigations, and so the parents had actually reached out to the Warrens asking if they would come help. The Warrens visited the house multiple times, with the final time being that seance we mentioned earlier. Ed and Lorraine were performing a seance to hopefully cleanse the house when things took a turn for the worse when Mrs. Perron was thrown against the wall. Mr. Perron and Ed had an exchanging of words that led to the Warren family being kicked out of the house, never asked to return. Shortly after this, Mr. Perron moved out, and for 40 years the paranormal activity had been documented, which eventually led to the movie we know as today, The Conjuring. Now, it's up for speculation on who or what haunted the Perron family, but one thing is for certain, it is still there. Now let's get into the top 5 scariest moments. So this was actually a super freaky moment, but also kind of comical in the way it all went down. We had just moved into the library, which used to be the Perron's master bedroom, and we were getting everything set up. You know, I had just sat down in the corner, Shelby was across from us, and Trey was kind of standing in the middle as we did our little banter. It was at that moment that Shelby noticed the door opening, and it actually opened up and actually touched Trey and caused Trey to freak out, which I think turned out to be a great moment for everybody. Now, before all this happened, I did shut the door firmly so that it wouldn't just open due to wind, and afterwards we did try several times to recreate it, however we never could. Check out the clip for our number 5 scariest moment. You can sit on, dude.
No, I'm good.
You sure?
They're looking at you.
Well, I'm gonna sit right here on this. So where are you gonna sit?
No, I'll just, I'll stand.
You'll stand?
Yeah. No,
you sure?
Yeah, no, they're good.
Positive?
They look comfortable.
What's up with these lights being on super dim?
Yeah. Okay, I think that's how we're. I don't know. Don't ask me these questions. I don't know the answers.
Trey, the door's
Oh my fucking god! That door just opened. It scared the fuck out
I
of
told
me.
you the door was opening.
Oh god!
I think it's the AC though. I think you.
The AC's not on.
I thought you bumped into it.
The door?
Yeah.
I did not bump into
I had
the
a
door.
camera on you, but I wasn't looking.
So this one comes from when we were upstairs in the middle bedroom, which is what Corey would say is probably one of the more haunted or guaranteed spots to get some type of paranormal activity. We were all sitting on the bed, and I had the EVP recorder sitting on the bed as well so that no one was touching it. We were all asking various questions throughout the night, and when I went back to replay it, we got a very interesting response. After Shelby had asked, "Is Oliver here?" And the reason why we're saying Oliver is because there are multiple stories of an Oliver hanging out in that room. Shortly after Shelby asked if Oliver was here, it sounded as if someone was yelling in response. This is creepy because it's one of those moments where the noise shouldn't be there because no one was making any noise. But you guys see for yourself and tell me what you think. Here it is.
Shadows.
Serious shadow play going on right now.
Yeah, this house is very dark and old.
Let's see if we got anything.
Shelby and Trey in the middle bedroom. Is there anyone here that would like to say hello? Oliver, are you here? You know our come out anytime.
What the fuck was that?
What's your name? Do you want to play? Is there someone in the doorway?
What?
No meme, that second sound sounded like Oliver.
Did I just get yelled at?
Probably.
Run it back.
I'm kind of like scared a little bit.
It is on the bed.
Maybe they think you're
Shelving
annoying.
tray in the middle bedroom. Is there anyone here that would like to say hello? Oliver, are you here? You know, hard. Somehow, that's fine. What's your name? Do you want to play? Is there someone in the doorway? Are you nice?
So it's pretty crazy that door would make it on our top 5 countdown, but it's even crazier to think that it's actually up here twice. It's the same doors in the library. This time, however, we knew they were shut. We had shut both doors when we left. We have video proof that both doors were shut. We had gone upstairs to do our investigations, and we had done all of our stuff up there. And when we were coming back down, Trey had actually ordered pizza. And it was at this time that Trey had gone outside to pick up the pizza from the delivery guy when Shelby has the camera. She goes to the living room and turns, and it was either both doors or one of the doors were wide open. She freaks out, comes back to the kitchen to me where I'm like, what happened? What happened? And so then I go and check, and sure enough, the doors were open, and that was probably super freaky because, again, all of us had been upstairs, and Corey, of course, was in his part of the house, not interfering with our investigation. This is really creepy because there's multiple reports of these doors opening. So here you go, check it out for yourself, and let us know what you think.
Oh, God, I thought there was a step. There's no step.
Trey, can you not do that, bro? Did we shut both the doors to the library?
No. They were both open.
They're both shut.
We shut both the doors.
We did?
Yes.
Are you just saying that because you don't know?
I'll open them up.
Nice bunch.
Oh, this place.
Trey, you getting pizza? Pissed.
What?
Pissed.
What?
Pissed.
What?
One of those doors is wide open.
You're kidding.
No.
You're kidding.
No.
Are you recording?
No. Yes.
Okay, hold on. Trey.
What?
Shelby, you're joking.
No, I'm not.
He was like, what?
Remember what I said before we went upstairs?
Yeah.
The doors were shut.
So I walked down here earlier and I saw the door shut or open, and I was like, I don't remember how it was.
Oh, they were both shut.
Yo!
Yeah, you scared the delivery guy.
Okay.
Remember, he was like, oh, piss, oh, piss. What did he say? And he was like,
So
is she okay? I was like, I fucking hope
Oh,
so.
when I yelled fuck?
That's what it was.
I hit my head upstairs.
So this one actually comes from our first time at the Conjuring House, and this is when I had Jennings Brower and Lonnie IV, which are both two really awesome, funny TikTok guys, so go check them out. Links are down below. We were using the Kinect SLS camera, which in lamest terms is basically the Kinect camera from an Xbox linked to a tablet with some reverse engineering to where you're picking up motion of something that shouldn't be there that we as people can't see. You've probably seen these all the time on Ghost Hunters and Ghost Adventures, and eventually what it is, you see on the tablet a stick figure of a person moving. You can recreate this by putting yourself or someone else in front, and you can see it picking it up. Where I'm getting at is we were going from the living room to the kitchen, and I was carrying the camera when all of a sudden it picked up a figure on Jennings' book bag that was in a chair. Now at this point, I thought maybe it was the straps on the book bag causing the camera to think that there was something there. However, it was moving sporadically, so that didn't really make any sense. And so we're standing there trying to figure out what we're looking at when I ask, is there someone touching the bag or playing with the bag? And then shortly after that, the figure took a step towards us and then goes out the door. At that point, I knew we had captured something truly bizarre, and it really freaked me out to this day. It's probably one of the craziest moments I've ever had. Here's the clip from our first night at the Conjuring House with the Kinect SLS camera. Okay, not to alarm you. No. For a split second, I had a body on this camera. Remember when it was picking up Kyle's body and it did the stick thing?
Yes, Jake.
It was right here in the corner to the basement. I'm not even joking. I was walking. Can I recreate it? Did it just randomly pick something up? Dude, okay, I'm freaking out. My body's shivering right now. It was right here. Okay, because this is backwards. It popped up right here at the door.
Did it go into the basement?
No, it was right here. Like right here. Dude, I have so much chills right now. This is exciting. Okay, hold on, sorry.
You didn't see it. So
I didn't know. I'm hanging
it did
a strong
just get
wall.
colder over here.
Who did I just see standing right here at the door to the basement?
They're
Can
dead.
you show yourself again?
They're dead, not deaf. Dog. What the fuck? Hang on. What do we got there, Jake?
It's picking up an anomaly on your book bag, Jennings.
I'm not looking.
Is there somebody playing around on the chair?
Whatever is on your book bag
What if I walk closer?
is fucking that shit up.
Is there somebody on that chair in front of us? It wasn't doing that earlier. Whoa! Whoa!
Fuck me. What the fuck? All right, hold on. Let's go back in here. Let's go back home.
Before we get to the number one scariest moment from our overnight stay at the Conjuring House, I just want to give a huge shout out to the owner, Corey, for letting my team and myself come and stay not once, but twice at your beautiful home. The stuff we captured was truly mind-boggling, but the experience itself is something I will cherish with me for the rest of my life. If there's anyone watching this video that would like to do a ghost hunt but needs that one little push, here it is. Go do it. It's amazing. They are fun. They are scary, but the overall experience is just surreal, especially when you capture your first piece of evidence. Now, with that being said, let's get down to our number one scariest moment from our overnight stay at the Conjuring House. If you watched our latest Conjuring House video, then you know exactly which moment I'm talking about. Trey and I are in the basement of the Conjuring House down in the well room while Shelby is still up in the kitchen because she was either tired or just wasn't too comfortable with going down to the basement just yet. So Trey and I are down there. We had our night vision camera set up. We also had my extra camera on the table for a light source if we needed it. And we had our 2 voice recorders sitting on the table. We had done multiple sessions asking questions, you know, if someone's here, make a sign. All the typical questions you see asked a lot we were doing. We were getting some responses, you know, noises, knocks, stuff like that, but nothing really to say, yes, this is evidence, this is something's here. We hadn't got any of that until about the 4th round of questions. And it all started with my favorite question, what color shirt am I wearing? And then followed up by, how old are you? And then also followed by Trey asking, are you young or old? Now, the responses we got to those 3 questions all seem to be coming from the same being or source of energy or spirit, which we believe to be a, well, they tell us 35-year-old female. They were all in a whisper, if you will. Nothing was yelling, nothing sounded aggressive, but the fact that it was all 3 the same, I'm getting chills thinking about it. The fact that they were all 3 the same is just, it makes you think and wonder and question, you know, what's going on. And when we played it back and heard it, it was crazy, and we had to show Shelby, and then that's when we got her in the truck to warm up and also played it back for her. Here is what I think was the number one scariest moment from the Conjuring House. What the fuck was that?
One more time.
What is that? I'm hearing bottle. It's 2 words.
She here?
35?
I was thinking 25, but I heard a 5 as well. Yo!
So that's going to do it for the top 5 scariest moments from our overnight stay at the Conjuring House. If you saw something that you think we missed that you think definitely deserves to be in the top 5, let us know by leaving a comment down below. Also, if there's anywhere that you guys would like to see us stay the night and do a paranormal investigation, you can comment that down at the bottom as well. I would love to go somewhere that you guys want us to see. And while you're at it, make sure to like the video because again, every time you do, a paranormal investigator captures their first piece of evidence. Until next time, this has been the top 5 scariest moments from the Conjuring House. See ya.